Hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Fallout 76, and welcome back to the entrance to Dark Hollow Manor. I don't know about you guys, but when you're playing this game... Oh, interesting. What's this? Rebecca's Hollow Tags. That's... Okay. I just picked up Rebecca's Hollow Tags. Don't know what's up with that. Anyway, when you're playing this game, does it annoy you as much as it does me that the game puts you so far away from the place you want to be? I mean, come on, man. Just put me right back in front of the place. Why do you have to put me way back here and make me do this walk again?
You're no longer taking orders from this kiosk. Not alone. We've been killing here together.
But yeah, you know, I have... Oh, he's shooting. I have business inside of this building. So I need to run back over here as quickly as I can without getting murdered. And then once we get inside of the building, well, then we have more dudes who may or may not see us. Last time they didn't seem to see us. Most of the time they do seem to see us. So I still don't really understand the rules regarding that. Thought we learned something in the last episode that explained why or how these guys are able to see us. Yet, they don't always seem to see us. So, I don't know. The rules don't seem consistent to me. In fact, it doesn't look like there's even anybody in here this time, which I'm totally okay with. Let's go ahead and hit the hand scanner here. I do love that it's a disembodied hand. Oh! I didn't want to do that. I didn't need to do that. It was already open. That's okay. I'll learn. Into the elevator. Back to the atrium upper level. And then I'll try to get back to where I was in the last episode because I want to explore the place a little bit more before we take on any more tasks. There's old Hugo there. He does have some work he wants us to do. But like I said, I kind of want to look around a little bit. We go back to this lower area again and talk to these three named people that we saw down here.
It's unsettling.
Was it behind residential? Yeah, these guys. We've got
Yo, smell something weird?
Laurence, Margaret, and Julio here.
Hate rude people listening in on private conversations.
Nice.
Starting to change things up around.
What's up, Laurence?
How about some space, buddy? You're standing a little close there.
Okay. What about you, Julio?
You need something?
Margaret?
And then I saw, do you mind?
Oh my gosh, that is so great. Because, you know, I spend so much of my time in these games just walking around eavesdropping on people's conversations, and 999 times out of 1,000, they do not care. Those people care. It's refreshing. Regular old vault dweller here.
Something weird?
There's a nice little apartment or something here. A room key card. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Just try to stop me. You will not succeed. Oh, we're going to use the room key card here to go into this room. Oh, there's somebody sleeping here. Just a regular vault dweller. Mary's diary. Well, let's just get even more nosy. April 6th, 2099. Papa says that we're moving out to a place in the big park soon. He says that an important businessman has asked him for help with some science stuff, and that we'll be safer there from the war going on. I don't want to go, though. I like it here. July 28th, Oh, does it say 2077? Okay, I thought it said 2099. Papa never said we'd be living underground when we got here. He's always busy working now, and I don't get to play with him much anymore. Mommy says I shouldn't bother him because he is doing important research, and that I need to be well behaved for our new hosts. I wish we could go back home. I miss my neighbor Bessie and her little dog. September 15th. I found out that the train down here goes to other places too. I got really bored the other day and snuck off because I wanted to go find Papa. I got on the train going towards the Meteoro something section, and I tried to go in, but one of those nasty security men shouted at me and took me back to Mommy, and then shouted at her too. October 20th. We're only allowed to leave our rooms at certain times now, and we aren't allowed to eat as much dinner as before. I asked Mommy why, and she said that it's because we're going to be down here for a long time. I hope that's not true. Okay, well, there you go. Here's Mary's diary. Alarm clock, a folder, some Rad-X, a baseball. I mean, is that Mary? I don't know. You'd think that was Mary. You would say Mary. A long day, it says. It's been a long day. No particular reason why. Sometimes it's just like that, right? Back when things were normal after a long day, I'd go take a walk in the park, get some fresh air, see people walking their dogs. I miss how calming that was. Maybe one day we can get back to the point where a stroll outside can be calming again. But I don't see much light at the end of the tunnel just yet. Yeah. Thing in the suitcase? Nah. Would you look at that picture? Isn't that lovely? Okay. It's interesting.
The whole vault's shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Oh, this is neat.
Any of them good for eating?
Out of order? You're out of order. Books down here. Can't interact with them. Got a little pool table here.
Yeah, people who eavesdrop are the worst.
Okay, all right. I get it.
You have beautiful skin. It's unsettling.
Thank you. Oh man, another inaccessible sliding door. That's disappointing.
What brings you back in here?
Charleston Herald mystery disappearance. The town's been abuzz regarding a man said to have gone missing on his trip to our neck of the woods. Families say Quentin Hake was last seen on his visit to a West Virginia research facility on a business trip as an advisor for Stoltz Enterprises. Beyond that, the family did not have further information on Mr. Hake's itinerary or even the name of the facility he was meant to visit. Cassidy Stoltz, wife of CEO and founder Hugo Stoltz, had this to say about the disappearance. We are extremely concerned to hear the news that Quentin has gone missing. He is a highly valued member of our workforce, and we pride ourselves on putting employee well-being first. We hope and pray that Quentin will be found safe and sound as soon as possible. Stoltz Industries has come up in the news a few times over the... Okay. Dude sits down right next to me. Stoltz Industries has come up in the news a few times over the past few years after their purchase of large swaths of land in the Shenandoah National Park, much to the chagrin of the former residents who famously held onto their land after a lengthy court battle against the state's claim of eminent domain.
The old vault's
Stoltz Industries declined to comment on their involvement with the supposed research facility or any dealings regarding their business in the park that borders our great state. Local law enforcement officials have initiated an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Hake's disappearance and asked that any individuals with pertinent information report to the nearest police station as soon as possible.
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
Okay. Well, we're going to the atrium lower level, it would seem. Oh, and lower it goes, indeed. Oh, my. I mean, don't you guys have anything better to do? I mean, or why don't you clean this place up? It's just a mess. Oh, here's Alfie's room key card. All right, I might be getting a little ahead of myself here. Maybe I should just go back and let Hugo and the other guy give us little quests to do, and maybe they'll send us down there. Maybe I should just do that. I don't think I realized this place was this big. It's exciting. Excited about it.
How's it going?
Let's go speak to Oberlin about housekeeping. Maybe we'll clean the place up. It is such a mess. Oberlin.
I've got my eye on you, outsider.
All right.
Make it quick.
Make it quick. Okay, so what needs doing? What can you tell me about the residents of Vault 63? Any details on the vault itself you can share, or can I come back later? Can I come back later?
My office is always open if you have something important to bring to my attention.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm back.
Make it quick.
Any details on the vault itself you can share?
Your assignment does not require knowledge of the vault beyond the immediate area. You will find adequate signage for familiarizing yourself with the premises. Perhaps later, if you prove capable, we can talk in more detail.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the residents of Vault 63?
If I had time for idle gossip, I wouldn't be seeking your assistance in the first place. You'll have to speak to someone else.
Fine, be that way.
I will indeed continue to be this way. Thank you.
All right, what needs doing?
I've been spread thin dealing with surface-side security concerns. My more menial tasks have started to slip through the cracks, however. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse, but tackling some issues from my backlog would be of great service to me, at least as a start. There are 3 in particular who often bring up issues to me. You can start there.
Okay. Hang on a moment. What can you tell me about those 3? I'm not a custodian. Don't you have any bigger fish to fry? Or got it, what's first on the list? Well, what can you tell me about those 3?
They are vocal. They'll be more than happy to provide details on themselves.
With a landslide.
Okay. I'm not a custodian, though. I mean, don't you have any bigger fish to fry?
I understand you value your time. However, I currently do not. Handle this for me and we can discuss fish of all sizes.
Okay. Fine. What's first on the list?
There are 3 residents that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Margaret, Laurence, and Julio.
How about that?
Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounging about waiting for someone else to handle the hard work. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. Report back when it's been handled. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend to, so please, if you'd excuse me.
Oh, I guess we are going to excuse him. I'm surprised. I thought for sure we'd have more things to say.
You're loitering in my office. You're back. I hope you have good news for me.
What you need me to do again?
Find Margaret, Laurence, and Julio in the residential area. They'll have something for you to do.
Oh, okay. I'm not done yet.
Let me know when you've had a chance to investigate. I'll be here in the meantime, dealing with all this.
All what? I don't see anything, dude. Well, now our quest is, Hugo mentioned something about an investigation he wants me to do. He said I should talk to the head of security, Chief Oberlin, to find out more. Well, I already did that. Speak to the vault dwellers in the residential area. Let's go do that.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little. Even with the stockpile from the supply runs. You know.
You reckon that storm is gonna get worse or better?
How about some space, buddy? You're standing a little close there.
Yeah, people who eavesdrop are the worst.
All right. Margaret.
Oh, a stranger. We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here?
Well, let's see. Sorry to bother you. Got any gossip? What can you tell me about the vault? So this whole vault is filled with ghouls? Oberlin sent me to help. He said you had some tasks for me. Got any gossip?
Now, why would we tell you that, stranger?
Yeah, a real nosy stranger. Hey, Julio, get it? Because they got a nose and we don't.
That's a good one.
Ruins the joke when you explain it, Laurence.
Is there anything else?
Well, what can you tell me about the vault?
That we've spent far too long cooped up here. I can't wait to get back to work.
You said it, sister.
Is there anything else?
Is this whole vault filled with ghouls?
What's a ghoul?
Is that what they're calling our condition outside? Those bastards.
That means this is a widespread condition and not unique to us.
I suppose we do look ghoulish.
At least you're not getting called smooth skin or, yup, and ghouls call humans smooth skins. Yeah, we'll tell them that.
Smooth skin? That's an interesting way of putting it.
There was a landslide.
Ooh, I like that. Those smooth-skinned bastards.
If we make contact with the outside again, it wouldn't hurt to use their terminology.
Thanks for the intel.
Sure.
Is there anything else?
Well, Oberlin sent me to help. He said you had some tasks for me?
Chief Oberlin's finally getting around to dealing with this, huh? And sending in a stranger to boot. He must have it tough. Yeah, there's a few things we've brought up before. Most of it in the lower levels. Things like strange noises coming from the generator room. People are scared to go check it out in case one of the Lost are in there.
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in, huge rats. Last time I was on a food run, something jumped right past me and snatched it. Damn near took my arm with it, too.
And,
Should have arrived.
someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah,
Before the
Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got us to lock him in his room. He's probably lost his mind by now, but no one could bring themselves to do what needs to be done. You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him, we'd appreciate it.
Okay. So you're having trouble with a few rad rats in your storage.
Rad rats? We'll need to make a note of all these new terms outsiders use.
Since the earthquake, we've been experiencing more and more of the wasteland's wonders. And we're not exterminators, much less seasoned fighters. That's why we put in a security request to deal with it.
They've been left like that for so long. They've probably multiplied by now.
the new animals.
Is there anything else?
Any of them good?
Well, why do you think there are Lost in the generator room?
We're just guessing, to be honest. Hard to tell why the Lost do anything they do.
We've been hearing whispers and pops like static electricity, which is pretty much exactly what the Lost sound like. We also know what happens when you get too close. They'd kill us as soon as you'd squash a bug.
That's if they don't turn us into one of them first. There's too few of us left now to take a risk like that, but you look very capable.
Anything else?
And news.
Tell me more about Alfie.
Alfie was a good guy. Had a tendency to overdo things, though.
Remember when he skipped work because he wanted to find out if we could still get hangovers after the change?
Yeah, I remember that. I had to take over his shift the next day, that bastard.
His apartment is in the lower levels. The key is still down there. Somewhere. Is there anything else?
I forgot something. I'll be right back.
We'll be waiting.
Okay. You know, I always just want to see what they say when I do that. All right.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, is it? Oh. Okay, sorry to bother you?
It's all right.
Huh. Well, we haven't actually been given the new task yet.
How about some space, buddy? You're standing a little
Well,
close there.
63 has lasted this long.
Nice to see you again.
So I guess we have to go all the way back through Oberlin.
Finally getting... Yeah, things like people are scared.
Oh, also, we have a... Last time, damn it.
And,
Yeah, Alfie was... He's probably... You didn't...
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
You can get to the lower levels from the elevators just over there. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck, and thank you.
Okay, housekeeping for hire.
And, welcome to Vault 63.
Thanks. Gosh, you guys are actually not that bad.
yeah, people who eavesdrop are the...
Okay, I'm leaving. All right, so let's turn this one off. Leave this one on. Well, this one, okay. No new text still. Just says go to the lower atrium. So that's what we'll do.
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better?
And the way to the lower. Oh, here's a. Oh, you can't even get into the lavatory.
The old vault sure was something.
Here we go. Elevator here, and then she mentioned some stairs
Vault 63 has lasted.
on the other side of the atrium.
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
We already looked in this room.
Beautiful skin.
Beautiful skin.
What did you say?
I don't know where the stairs are that she's talking about that lead directly to the storage room. I was kind of curious about that.
What brings you back in here?
I don't know. Anyway, here's the elevator that'll take us down to the lower level. And we peeked our head in here just a moment ago, and we picked up Alfie's card from this table. Let's look around a little bit. Oh. Okay, maybe we picked up Alfie's key card from here. I don't really need 2 Alfie's key cards. We'll just leave that one lying there. Here's Alfie's room. Alfie! Clear out the rat infestation. Investigate the noise in the generator room. Put Alfie out of his misery? Ah, jeez. Really? Do I have new text now? Nope. Alfie? Where are you, Alfie? Alfie? Apparently I need some Abraxo cleaner. Could always use some Med-X. Oh, and a stim pack. Alfie. There he is. Sorry, Alfie. He's out of his misery. He didn't look very miserable. Oh, Alfie. Alfie's journal. December 4th, 2080 something or other. It's been a while since the bombs dropped, but life in the vault is still pretty crummy. None of us have completely escaped this radiation malarkey, that's for sure. Perhaps if old Stoltz had kept his ego on a leash just for once and built a vault that was actually finished on time, then we wouldn't be in this damned mess. Instead, he played up the clock, making this underground palace, and now we're the ones who have to pay the price. Would it have been so crazy to make sure that we were in the vault when the bombs dropped and not installing some crabby gutters? March 15th, probably. Things ain't improved much, and most folks have gotten sick one way or another. But hey, at least we're alive, right? Even if we do look like shriveled raisins, ha. A lot of us have lost our hair, and some sad saps have even lost facial features. I ain't so worried about it though. Hair or no hair, I'll still be a handsome devil. April 1st. I've got a brilliant idea. Laurence was running his mouth, as usual, about his college days and how many beers he could drink in 10 minutes. Well, I've challenged him on it. How hard can it be to drink 7 beers in 10 minutes? Since all this weird radiation stuff, I probably won't even feel it, right? May? These last few days I've been feeling strange. I keep having outbursts, and I'm afraid of lashing out at the others. I'm not sure if it's the effects from this damned radiation or if it's because we've been cooped up here for so long. Either way, I don't want to risk hurting anyone else, so I've asked Margaret and the others to lock me in my room. Permanently. Oh, Alfie. Alfie, Alfie, Alfie. Well... hate that it ended up that way for you, buddy. Footlocker. Alright, fine. Let's unlock the footlocker. Unlock the footlocker. There you go. I don't want any of that stuff. Oh, interesting. Window that looks out. Duffel bag, pack of duct tape. I'm gonna take that. Ooh, safe. Oh, okay. Let's remove this. Put this back on. Not that I want. something that I want. Books back here. Well, dealt with Alfie. Let's go clear out the rat infestation and investigate the noise in the generator room. Both in this direction. Why? Depot. That noise, maybe rats, maybe? High voltage, do not tamper. Now let's see what's going on in the depot here. Glowing plagued rad rat. Anybody want to come say hi? Hmm? Anybody else? Hmm? Are you the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. Nice. Good job. I could have meleeed it, but I don't know. I got tons of ammo. Tinker's workbench here. I leave the glowing meat behind because I don't think I can do anything with it. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Well, we took care of the rats. Anything else interesting in this room? Just stuff I could pick up if I was so inclined, but just really not. Blood pack. Don't even need that. FedEx. I don't know. Hush. Antifreeze bottle. I just don't need any. I don't even need boiled water. I have so much. I think I sold off a lot of it in a previous episode. Or between episodes, I should say. I didn't do it in an episode. I have so much inventory. Oh, this looks like maybe these are the stairs they were talking about. Okay, that'll take you back to the atrium. I don't want to go there just yet. This way, go around here. Reactor. What are we going to have to face down here now? If this was a normal game, I would hit F5 right now, but it's not a normal game. Oh, there's a terminal. Ooh. Bunch of rad roaches down there. Canned dog food. Carrot. Some rounds. Just looking to see if there's any notes or anything around here that may be useful. Not seeing anything. The door over here requires the terminal. Whoops. Alright, terminal. Reactor status normal, authorized personnel only. Temperature control override, manual reactor shutdown, raise clearance level, remote door control. Temperature control override? Error, unauthorized user. Incorrect clearance level to perform this action. Do not attempt to perform actions without the correct clearance level. Contact a superior immediately. Manual reactor shutdown. Incorrect clearance level. Continued attempts to perform these actions will result in escalation to the security team. Raise clearance level. Oh no, you really thought that was going to work, dummy? Get off of the terminal before you kill us all. Remote door control. Open door. That was funny. Repair the generator pipe, 0 of 5. Alright, let's go repair some pipes. So, no loss down here, at least not yet. A bunch of broken pipes and a bunch of glowing rad roaches. Any more? Just take them out the easy way. You know? I get my hands dirty. Yeah, more boiled water. I mean, I guess I could drink it. Why not? Get a little bit of rads, though. It's disappointing. You think we're going to go get attacked while we try to repair these things? Not yet. What does that say? It says, reactor power status full, auxiliary off. Oh, it's radioactive down here. Meat pile. Take the rad roach meat and we'll fry that up later. Repair this. I think there's one more that needs to be repaired. Interesting. Secondary reactor. Oh, 2 more that need to be repaired. We repaired the pipes. Returned to upper atrium. All right, that was refreshing. Refreshing because I didn't have to fight a bunch of Lost. Yes, very refreshing. Very refreshing. Shall return to the upper atrium. I'd like to go back up these stairs to see where they come out because I looked for them before and didn't find where they were. So we'll go this way. We'll go through here. Walk up these stairs and through here. See where this takes us. Okay. I just flat out missed those stairs there. Return to the vault dwellers.
Looking for someone?
Looking for someone? Now that I've dealt with all of the problems in the lower levels, I should report back to the vault dwellers, Margaret, Julio, and Laurence, to let them know of my success there.
How's it going out there? Windy? Airish?
Mm-hmm. Very airish outside.
Have you heard about... again?
People who eavesdrop are the worst.
All right, you guys are kind of jerks again.
Welcome back. How are things going?
Even with the stockpile from the
Let's see. I finished your laundry list. Where's my reward? All right, we're not looking for a reward. All those issues should be taken care of. What's next?
We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Are you?
Yeah, it's good to know there are still people outside, especially people who are capable.
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you?
Let's see. Can you put in a good word for me with Oberlin? Any chance you could tell me more about the people in charge, or I have to take care of something? Tell me something.
Well, we're not really ones to gossip.
Not with outsiders, anyway.
Out there
But you're alright.
with the skin.
Maybe we can share a few details.
I don't see why not. What did you want to know?
Well, what's life like in the vault?
Well, it used to be a lot busier. We'd take the rail line to work in the different wings each day. Then there was the accident, which, honestly, we still don't know much about. After that, most folks we knew became what we call the Lost. And the Overseer became, well... Oh, and then there was the earthquakes recently. That destroyed any way of easily reaching the other wings, even if we wanted to fight them back from the Lost.
It's not all bad. We got food, shelter, safety, and space. It'll sure be nice to be able to get back to work, but just think of it as an extended vacation.
I'm more worried about how much work we'll have to catch up on when things get back to normal. If they ever get back to normal.
We tried to keep working here in the atrium, even outside the vault, but in the end we just stopped. Been locked in here a while now, and looks like nothing's changing until that storm outside passes.
Looking for someone.
What can you tell me about Oberlin?
He's friendly, but can be dismissive. He does his best to keep things safe and orderly, but we can see he kind of resents it. Especially having to work for Overseer
How's it going
Stoltz.
out there?
We just haven't figured out
Mindy,
why, other than
Harris?
being overworked. The Overseer seems to be keeping him extra busy lately, particularly after everything that's been going on.
He's always been friendly. Heck, even used to be fun. Would always be up to party after work. Now, though, huge stick in the mud. Can't say I blame the guy, but last few years, he's been more, what's the word?
Boring.
Cold. Bottled up. Like a shaken Nuka-Cola ready to burst.
Is there anything else?
Well, while we're talking about other people, why not tell me about Hugo?
Strict but fair. He runs a tight ship. As long as you hit your deadlines and don't cause problems, he's actually pretty pleasant.
But you don't want to find yourself on his bad side. I heard he was a pretty ruthless businessman before his overseer days. I doubt he's actually changed all that much. Just don't mention his, condition. It's kind of a sensitive subject.
You have to be in the business world, especially in wartime. He's always been pretty respectful during the rounds and inspections, especially when Cassidy was around. Say what you will about the man,
you say?
it's clear he would do anything for his wife. He was head over heels for her.
She did keep him level-headed. She just up and disappeared one day. I hope she's doing well wherever she is.
We had a good community
Is there anything else?
around here.
She just disappeared one day, huh? No, I guess that's all, thanks.
Is there anything else?
I said no. Oh, can you put in a good word for me with Oberlin?
Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help. You're all right, outsider.
Yeah, I know. Turn to Oberlin.
You need something?
No, I'm leaving.
About some space, buddy. You're standing alone.
Well, looks like I managed to impress those vault dwellers by dealing with the problems in the lower atrium. They said they would put a good word in for me with Oberlin, too.
Sure was something.
Speaking of which, I should report back and inform him of my success there. Holy cow, is everybody behind me talking at the same time?
Vault 63 has lasted this long.
Hey there.
No reason to think it won't bring this research and science and discoveries. You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know.
So you'll be with
before
us
the
for a while.
accidents.
Try not to get underfoot. You're back. I hope you have good news for me.
Well, I dealt with all of the requests.
Well, color me surprised. Good work. With that out of the way, I'll be able to focus on the more important matters, like dealing with the chaos going on outside of this vault. I don't suppose that those three had anything interesting to say while you were helping them?
Nothing comes to mind. I can't remember. Actually, there were a few things, or I didn't think to ask. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get him in trouble. Nothing comes to mind.
Looks like I may have to check in with our custodian Johnny later. He usually hears a thing or two. Though I'd much rather people come to me than having to resort to gossip mills. Still, it can be hard for people to know who to trust. But enough about that. Now that you've helped me out, is there anything I can help you with?
Anything other than silly errands for me to do, or so what's next on the list? What's next?
First, your reward. I'll arrange for something from our armory. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it in the future. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Didn't even get to finish.
It's
to hear him finish talking.
Reliable to count on again. Maybe now we can start fixing things around here.
Whoa, a V63 shock baton. Ooh. Actually, that sounded pretty cool. Oh, whoops, hold on. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I guess a new quest was starting or something.
It may not seem like much, but your help has been invaluable to us. Thank you.
Let's see. Plus 50% armor penetration, plus 50% limb damage, and plus 50 durability. Pretty cool.
The mansion? I wonder how that happened.
So now we have one called the Powerhouse of the Cell. Oberlin had me running errands for the Vault 63 residents, fixing the generator, running pest control, and dealing with their friend gone feral. This earned me some of his trust, and he mentioned having more work for me soon. I should check in with him, speak with Oberlin. Well, maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Maybe we'll go up and speak with Hugo. We'll definitely do one of those two things, if not both, in the next episode. But it's time for me to end this one here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know, leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.